Okay, hey guys, how's it going? It's Zach, and today I'm bringing you guys a complete noob's guide to World of Warcraft TBC. This is filmed for my two friends who I wish to drag down with me into TBC. Yeah, sorry guys, but still. This is probably not what you're going to see when you log in. You're probably going to see something more empty. Is there a QA server alive or something? No, it's not. Anyway, so you're probably going to see an empty screen, or you're going to be greeted instantly with this fugly gnome. Oh my god. Ugh. Oh, it got worse. Oh my god, it got worse. Okay, good. So, first of all, let's make a character. This is going to be you. Damn. You're actually pretty damn fine, man. Pretty damn fine. Anyway, two factions in WoW. That's the main point. There's the Alliance versus the Horde. One fugglier than another, holy shit. So yeah, not every race can be like every class. So for example, you cannot be a human druid, even though Medivh is a human druid in the lore. We're not going to talk about that. And yeah, but it is possible to be every class, as like all the Horde people can have Paladins and Shamans and everything, and Alliance can have Paladins and Shamans and Warriors and such. Yeah. So, first of all, pick an avatar. Pick any of these. Literally just pick a race. I'm gonna make a Warlock, and I don't know if I want to make it, you know, what I want to make it. I'm probably just gonna go with male undead because they're so swaggin'. Nah, I'm just gonna go with human. Human female. Let's see. Oh my god. Yeah. So, fiddle with these buttons for a bit. I think I'm fine with this. Let's make it a Warlock. And let's call it Swagbolt. No. Whatever. So, yeah, now that you're done customizing your character, just click accept. But, first of all... Okay, so then, when you're done, you know, messing with this thing, it's about time to pick a role and a class. Entirety of WoW literally just spins around who you are and what you're doing in the group. So every group has 5 people in it, or 10 people, or different variations of the number 5. And each of these groups consists of at least 1 tank, 1 healer, and 3 damage dealers. So, I'm going to give you guys a quick overview of all the classes. I'm not going to be clicking through it, because I already finished messing with my character, and that would mess it up. And that booty's looking damn fine, and I don't want to change that. So yeah. Druids are the first class. They are a hybrid. They can do pretty much fucking anything. They're shapeshifters. You can become a kitty to deal melee damage, a tree to heal, an owl to cast magics, or a tree to heal. I don't know why they're becoming such stuff, but yeah. Also, you can be a bear and hug things, and you have a really funny dance, which I'm gonna put on screen now. Next up, hunters. They have a bow, and they can shoot stuff, and they have a pet, and that's cool. Mages. Mages are next. Mages, well, they're mages, you know? It's just your fantasy mage, and also, you're gonna be considered a vending machine by your healer. Your healer's just you're gonna walk into a group, and your fucking healer's gonna be like, Mage, water, give me water, now, need water. Because, yeah, it's cheap. Anyway, Paladin, the gay warrior. It's either a holy protector, protecting your group with his massive shield and penis, a holy warrior, dealing huge damage with a 2-handed sword, or a holy healer, clicking 2 buttons and giggling horrendously about how much mana you have. Put the shadow priest in my group, please. Ah, so much mana, oh my god! That is every paladin healer in the world, by the way. They have nothing to think about, so they just think of mana. Then there's rogues. If you decide to play a rogue, you're going to be considered an asshole by default, because, let's face it, you're probably an asshole if you're playing a rogue. They're sneaky. They come from the shadows and they stunlock you to death. So, yeah, that's fun. Next up is the Shaman. We're not going to talk about Shamans, because Shamans make no sense. Yeah, you either like electrocute bitches with lightning bolts, or you like smash a big 2-hander in their face, or you splash water on people and heal them. Magic. Next up there's Warlocks, like this sexy thing on the screen. Warlocks, you have 1 spell. That is the gameplay of a Warlock. You use 1 spell. That is how you raid and do top damage. You do Shadow Bolt. Shadow Bolt. Shadow Bolt! You better love your Shadow Bolt if you want to play this. Like, yeah, Or, I mean, obviously, you could spec SLSL and you could just be a cunt and just never die. Seriously, that's... Let's not talk about that. Next up, Warriors. Warriors are the only class, and the one and the only class defined, like, solely by the size of your dong. Doesn't matter. They're always the guys with the longest schlong in the group. Every time. You know when there's a warrior in your group, because every tank under the sun is a warrior, because other tanks suck, but hey. And yeah, when they have gear, they're also going to wreck you in DPS. So yeah, warriors. So this might sound very confusing, probably is, and you're probably thinking about dicks a lot. Sorry. And I would, put out my recommendations if you want to fulfill a role. If you want to fulfill a melee DPS role, I recommend you pick a Retribution Paladin. They're really simple and they're really fun, and you do lots of damage, and you don't have to check that much stuff. They don't got 7 million buttons. For range DPS, either a Warlock, a Shaman, or a Priest. Some people dislike that Warlocks literally have just one spell to use, but in my opinion that's pretty good as a starter. If you want to be a caster, I would recommend you pick a Warlock, because you literally have one spell. So you can, observe the game around you, you can look at what you're doing wrong, etc., where you shouldn't be standing and such. You just get to experience it, because you're literally pressing one fucking button. About Shaman or Priest. Priest is my favorite class to DPS as, and it's really simple, and you do lots of damage. And Shamans are easy, and you have lots of AoE damage, which the Warlock and the Priest lack. So yeah, if you like electrocuting a lot of stuff with lightnings and chain lightnings and everything, then Shaman's fun. If you want to heal, I would recommend either a Druid or a Paladin. If you want to giggle a lot about how much mana you have, you should, be a Paladin. And plus, Paladins are, like, really, really cool. But if you literally just want to heal, then a Druid is probably the best bet, because they're easy and they don't have a lot of, like, off stuff. For example, if you want to heal as a Shaman very well, you usually need to manage also totems. You need to be buffing your group with them, to be using them correctly, using your mana tide for other healers and such. The Druid doesn't really have any of this. The Druid just has brute healing. You've got a mana saving cooldown and such. You can just play, and it will work out pretty well. So yeah, pick as you wish, but we're gonna create this fucking Warlock, and we're gonna jump right in.